All right. Well, good evening. This is Sue, the Soggy Snapper. Goodness sakes, I'm so disorganized tonight. I'm sorry about that. It's been a while since I've been on because I've been sick and it's been Christmas and things just, life got in the way. Any rate, it's rain or shine, it's stamping time, and this is my fabulous Friday Facebook Live. And I have the new catalog to share with you. And I'm going to be using a template that is in the catalog to show you how easy it is to make a card. Sometimes we have a creative block and we just can't figure out, what am I going to do? I don't have any idea. And I particularly have problems with designer series paper because for the most part, I will make a card and I will, let me see if I can find a sample here. Like this. I just use the designer series paper, like 5 1/4 by 4 inches, and call it good. But I always end up with little pieces, and so this time I decided to use and show you how to adapt a template. This is the new catalog, and now that it is live, we can show you the insides. And on page 12 in the catalog, you'll find there are card and tag templates for design inspiration. And you can choose any one of these and use whatever kind of cardstock you have, different greetings. This particularly works nicely with the mix and match ephemera that you can find on page 13. These are packets of pre-cut, die-cut items, many of them being adhesive, but not all of them, and cards to put your things on, so you don't even have to cut a card base, and you have envelopes that match the card base. Easy peasy. If you need a quick card, that's the way to go. So today, I decided to use this template here. 3 pieces of designer series paper, a greeting, and a bow or ribbon around. Now they don't give you the exact size, so you kind of have to guesstimate a little bit. This is the first one I made, and this is using the Mixed Media Floral Designer Series paper, which is one of the new online exclusive choices. And I chose to emboss with the Eyelet embossing folder the Lemon Lolly for the background this time. These pieces are 2 3/4 by 1 1/8, and I came up with those measurements strictly by trial and error. I wanted to have a spacing across. I could have maybe calculated it, but that was too much work, so I started with 1-inch ones or 1.5 inch ones and knew that was going to be too wide, and so I just trimmed it down a little bit. And then I have white baker's twine there. So then I made this one. This is using the mental block. It's been a long week. It's the Delightful Floral Delight Suite, and this is the Floral Delight Designer Series paper, and I like it because of the bright yellow. These winter days that are full of rain, I kind of get discouraged, and this helps to cheer it up. Let me show you what that paper is like. There are several designs with yellow flowers on one side, with different sizes of flowers, like that and like that. And then the one I'm going to use for the card, which are these little flowers. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is very similar to this one, except that it's got a light yellow background, cream background instead of the dots. The reverse sides is kind of a tan. Pecan pie is the color for this. There's the green. There's a yellow lemon lollipop polka dot, and then kind of a floral pattern. So it's really lovely designer series paper. And you can use about any kind you want. I mean, all the things go together. Also in that suite is this 1/4 inch Daffodil Delight ribbon, which we'll be using for the card. Okay, so this is what we're going to make today. We're going to make a couple of them because I want to show you the difference that can be done. The base is basic white. This is one of my go-to ones. This is not the thick. If you want your cards to really stand out, I recommend you using the thick basic white cardstock. But I say that for just special ones. And this is the back side of the large chrysanthemum or dahlia, maybe dahlias, paper. And I want this as the background. And we'll put it down. This is 4 by 5 1/4. Like I say, it's my go-to my go-to use for designer series paper. Okay, then we have these 3 strips of the designer series paper, and you could put them all that way, but I wanted to have a little bit of a shift, so I put this pattern in there here like this. So this is like this is what I'm doing here right now, are those 3. And I forgot, I put down the layer, the designer series paper background before I tied the bow around it. Oh well, I'll show you what I did. Same thing I did last time. So at any rate, we'll go ahead and put these down. These are 1 1/8 by 2 3/4. Put this one out so I can get my spacing even. Slide that in there. Like so. Not quite even, but that's okay. Now, what I did before, since I had glued it down just like I did this time, is I lifted, because with the snail adhesive or the seal adhesive, you can gently lift it a bit. And I ran my twine down under like that. adjusted it for however much bow I thought I might need. And I have found that putting a glue dot, that one's a pretty big one. Let me find a smaller one. There we go. Putting a glue dot where you want your bow is going to help you tie your bow, because you can anchor it. The first knot you can anchor onto the glue dot. Like that. Makes tying bows, for me at least, a whole lot easier. Now with this baker's twine, they tend to kind of twist. Come on, get in there. Ooh. Yeah, gotta try that again. And throw it down. And then adjust your bow. See how that twisted? Back. Okay, so now, according to the diagram, to the template, we have a greeting on a banner there. And with this set, this is the Delightful Wishes stamp set, bundle, I should say. Here's the stamp set, and I'm going to use the Lots of Love, and we're going to cut it out with this die. So I'm going to stamp it on the Lemon Lolly, because it's so nice and bright. I'm going to use the Old Olive ink, because this is the Old Olive. Take the die, I'll be right back. Well, okay, I used yellow ribbon that time. I guess but we're using the twine this time. I'll pop that up there with the mini Stampin' Dimensionals. And since this is so long, I'm going to use quite a few. Now, before I put this on, I wanted to make a little bit of a variation. This is a wreath from one of the Stampin' the celebration rewards for a qualified purchase of $120 or more. You can buy this bundle, heart-shaped bundle. Comes with this die and this stamp set and these dies. And I thought it'd make a nice little variation to our template. I have already put adhesive sheet on the back of my cardstock because putting little dots of glue on this would be a real challenge. So I really like the adhesive sheet. It saves a lot of time and frustration other than getting the backing up. Come on. There we go. Once you get it started, all you have to do is just pull it off. And I'm going to put that down here. Like that. And then I'm going to put our label over the top. Still the same sketch, but just a little fancier. An extra layer rather. We'll put that across here. Hearts and lots of love. And there you have it. So this is my take on that. We got 3 different designs of it, 3 different ideas. Now I've got one more idea I want to share with you. Again, this is the template. This is the template I'm using. This time I'm going to start with pecan pie base. Because I am using the Storybook Friends Storybook Moments Designer Series paper here. It has carrots and vegetables and things like that, and I thought this would be a cool card to have. This is boho blue, and I thought that because we've got garden theme going, that maybe the ferns would be a good background for it. A good embossing folder. First, I'm going to go ahead and do that again. I can lift it up and put my other paper stuff down. Okay, so we're going to have 3 pieces. think, actually this time, I think I'm going to do it all like that. Okay, there's that. Let's see, do I have enough of this to make a bow? Nope. But I want to have a ribbon going across here, like the design. And I happen to have some linen thread. It's not quite dark enough, so I'll show you what I'm going to do. Take my dark pecan pie, and I'm going to darken it with my pecan pie marker. It's going to be a little hard to do because it's so thin. Maybe it'll work better. I know. Do it this way. That darkens it a bit. And again, I'll lift this up. Pull it a little bit more. There. Put a glue dot down to hold the knot. on, stick. So there we go. That worked a little better because the twine was a little stiffer. Okay, so now we need a greeting. And I think I'm going to use some basic white this time. And I'm going to stamp it with Compi. Ink. And I'm going to do just because no, let's make a thank you. I believe the die will fit the thank you. Yeah, it should. I'll be back in a minute. No, wait. Yeah. Across there, and we're done. Now this designer series paper is part of a series, a suite. It's a large suite. It includes these dies and these, the stamp set. The dies don't have a label like that, and the stamp set has, well, it has Hello Friend, Happy Spring, but you have to use a different die set for it. It also includes this die set, or this bundle, the Storybook Garden Patch, and this. It also includes, which I did not get, the Timeless Plaid, which is some very lovely colors of plaid that coordinate with the designer's series paper. And this is the Storybook Moments paper, which is what we used. So at any rate, I'll thank you for watching. If you need any of these new products, now is celebration time. And like I say, this is one of the celebration bundles. That's a bundle. We also have a couple stamp sets that you can choose. There's my other one. The Friendly Seagulls one, which I used to make this cute card. This is a slimline card. The Dance With Me stamp set. It also includes another one of the ones that is for $120. You can get this beautiful corner in bloom set. You can get some designer series paper for free with a $60 purchase. You can get the Pick a Season tree stamp set. The Toadstool Gardens designer series paper coordinates with the Toadstool Garden suite that is in the big catalog. And then there's this free one that says Day to Celebrate and has some just basic greetings for it. Or you can get the Fruit Salad 6x6 designer series paper with a purchase of other product. So this is the time to take advantage of getting freebies while you buy out of the new catalog or out of the new online exclusives. And my store is creationsbysue.stampinup.net. So if you need any products, you can either go there or you can go to my blog, soggystamper.com, and in the upper right hand corner there's a shop 24/7 button, and if you click on that, it'll take you to my blog. If you have any questions, you can email me, sue@soggystamper.com, and I'll put this video up on my YouTube channel, The Soggy Stamper, this evening. So thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you again next Friday at 4 o'clock for another Fabulous Friday Facebook Live. Bye-bye.